Hello soulmates, welcome back again to the channel. Today my name is Jenny. So today's video I'm going to be showing you guys on how to cut and sew this beautiful gown as you can see on the screen. So this is an halter neck gown and it has a show back. So if this sounds like what you're interested to learn, guys, don't forget to hit on the subscribe button, like and share this video so that when I post a new video you'll be the first to be notified. Thank you guys as always. So let's get into it. Welcome back soulmates. So guys, this is the fabric that I'm going to be using for today's tutorial. As you can see, this beautiful Ankara fabric. So I'm going to be using an African print which is known as an Ankara fabric for this particular tutorial. So you can use a Duchess material, crepe or plain fabric, so depending on whichever one you choose to use. So I have just 3 yards of this fabric because mine is not going to be too long, so it's going to be a little bit below the nail area. Okay, so let's go ahead and start cutting this out. So the first thing now to do is to go ahead and fold your fabric in form of a triangle. So we are cutting out a flare. So if you like, you can cut it out as an A-line gown, but for me I'm going to make use of a flare. I want it to be very full at the bottom part. Okay, so I'm going to be folding it in a form of a flare. So we are cutting out 180-degree flare. Okay, so after doing this I'm going to be cutting the front and the back together. So I folded my fabric into 4, as you can see. Now the next thing now to do is to go ahead and place my tape like this. Now what I'm going to do is to subtract 2 inches from the half of my shoulder measurement, which is 7.5. So I'm going to subtract 2 inches. So after doing that, I'm going to just mark it out like this. So what I got was 5.5 inches. So I can also make use of 6 inches, but I decided to just use 5.5 inches. Okay, so that is how to achieve it. And another thing is that we are going to be cutting this as an off shoulder dress. Okay, so I'm going to just off 4 inches. So 4 inches is okay because the standard neck depth is 3 inches, then plus 1 inch, making 4 inches. So I'm going to just use 4 inches. Okay, then I'm going to place my 4 inches on that line. Then I'm going to get the gown length. So the gown length I'm working with is around let's say 42. I'm going to be using the full length of the Ankara fabric. Okay, so the next thing I did is to place my tape directly on the tip, not on that line, the tip. Okay, so I'm going to just measure what I have from the tip to where I want the gown length to be. So whatsoever I have, I'm going to just take it all around like this and start measuring it. Because if you place your tape on that 4 inches and you start placing the measurement of the gown length all around, you are not going to have it curvy at the bottom part. Okay, so that is the essence of placing your tape at the tip. You can see the tip. So we have the tip of that triangle on your fabric. Just place your tape there and take your measurement all round. Okay, so you can see, so when I place back the tape on the 4 inches down to my gown length, you can see I still have the total gown length I want. Okay, so this depends on what you want, so you can make it shorter, you can make it longer. Then after that, go ahead and cut it out. So guys, after cutting it out, this is what we have now. So the next thing I'm going to do now is to take my measurements. So I'm going to place the 4 inches which I have on that line. Then I'm going to just mark my armhole length. Then after that, I'm going to mark my bust point, but I'm going to add 1 inch to that. My bust point is 10 plus 1 inch, making 11. So that is where I'm going to be placing the loop, because mine is going to have a loop. So this is totally optional. So if you want it to be without the loop, you can go ahead and do it like that. So for me now, I'm going to come down by 15 inches. So that is how open I want the back area to be. Okay, so you can go as low as 16 inches, 16.5. So depending on how low you want it to be, or you can go higher than that. Maybe you can make use of 15 to 14 inches if you want it to be a little bit high. So for me, 15 inches is okay for the show back. Okay, so after that, now I'm going to just slit up this part because the front and the back is going to be separate. So I'm going to just open up this part like this. So after doing that, now the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to mark the 15 inches. So this piece is going to be the back piece, okay? So I'm going to just mark the 15 inches like this all round. So I'm placing my tape on that 4 inches. Then I marked my 15 inches all round. So after that, I'm going to just notch it, okay? So that is where the back is going to start from. So after doing that now, also I'm going to also notch where I'm going to be placing the loop, okay? So after doing all of these, the next thing now to do is to take off the piece inside, which is going to serve as the front, okay? So I'm going to just place this back. This is going to serve as the back piece, okay? So I'm just going to arrange it properly. Make sure you arrange it properly so well. So after arranging this, as you can see, some parts is still longer than the other. So I will just make sure everything aligned properly. So after doing that now, the next thing I'm going to do is to go ahead and cut off this part. You can see, but I'm not cutting directly on that line because we are going to be folding it. Okay, so you can just leave about 1 inch before the line for the casing because it's going to have a casing for your elastic. So after cutting, this is what we have. So I'm going to just go ahead now and fold it in so we can have our elastic inside of it. So this is the front, guys. Now I'm going to also fold in the neckline, okay? But before folding the neckline, make sure you fold the side, then you go ahead and fold in the neckline. So if you're not making use of loop, you can go ahead and fold it, okay? So guys, let's go ahead and stitch it together. So guys, this is me on my sewing machine trying to stitch up the back area. I'm so sorry that this part is not really clear because the room was so dark. Even the light I was using was not bright enough, but you can actually see what I'm doing. So this is the back area. This is how I normally insert my elastic. So whichever one works for you, go ahead and insert the elastic in. I went ahead to fold it in like this to hem it while still having my elastic in like this, okay? So this is it. I'm just going to be folding it into two. So you fold the first time, then you go ahead and fold it in again. Okay, I hope you understand. So but I'm not sewing on the elastic. Don't sew on the elastic because you will not be able to pull the elastic. So what I'm doing is I'm sewing on the fabric, directly on the fabric, not on the elastic, okay? So after doing that, guys, this is what we are having now. So I'm done stitching it and I'm going to go ahead and pull the elastic to the size I want. So the size of the back, I want it to be a little bit tight. So what I used was 11.5, okay? So your waist measurement, you can take off about 4 inches to 3 inches. So for me, I took off 4 inches. So that is what you see me doing, okay? I used 11. So on fold is going to be 5.5. Now coming to the front piece now, I've gone ahead to cut out the facing. It's called piping. Okay, I'm going to just pipe it up. So I cut out this little piece, which is going to be like the facing, okay? So I'm just going to use it to pipe up the side. So just the side, I'm using it to pipe up the side alone because of the loop we are going to be adding at the side, okay? So you can see what I'm doing. So when you get to that part where you have to insert the loop, you go ahead and fold the loop into two. Okay, so the length of that loop is 3 inches for those of you that care to know. And also go ahead and insert it and stitch it up to that point of that 15 inches, okay, where we notched, where the back and the front is going to meet, okay? So after doing that, guys, you also flip it to the wrong side now. So when you're stitching the first time, you always stitch towards the right side, okay? Then you flip it over again, flip the facing over to the wrong side, okay? Then you fold it neatly so that you have a very neat piping at that part. I hope you understand. So that is what I'm doing, as you can see. So after stitching it on the right side, that is the facing the little piece right side to right side, then I went ahead to flip it over to the wrong side and stitch it down. So guys, after doing that, now go ahead and fold in the neck area. Okay, so after folding, this is what the neck area is looking like. You can see how beautiful it's looking, so neat. This is the back piece. You can see the elastic looking so neat. And guys, this is the front. You can see the front piece with the loop looking neat also. So I'm going to bring the back piece now, and I'm going to place it right side facing so that we can just attach the both side together. I will advise you to start from the bottom part, okay, so that the bottom of the front and the back can align together so that they can be equal. So just start from the bottom all the way to that point, okay, where we notch. So that is it, guys. Then after that, I'm going to go ahead and insert my rope inside the rope casing of the front. Then I will hem the bottom part. I think that is the end. So guys, after doing that, this is what it's looking like, guys. You can see the rope looking so beautiful. This is the back. You can see the back looking beautiful also. So let me just turn it over to the front. So guys, this is the front. You can see the front also is looking beautiful, looking so beautiful and so nice. You can see this dress is giving. I'm telling you, especially this fabric. I love this fabric. So if you love this fabric, let me know on the comment section, and let me show you what it looks like. So guys, this is what the final look is looking like. I hope this tutorial was helpful. I hope you enjoyed every bit of it. So if you do well to subscribe, like and share this video, and also remember to turn on your notification bell. Whenever I post a new video, you will be the first to be notified. Bye.
Baby, you